Hey Clem, how you doing? Bada boom, bada bing. Right, let's see if ultra low latency makes any difference. And see if the bot wants to connect now that it's a mod. Miss your bed though, oh boy. Alright, Mr. Chatbot. Oh, I can hear myself. I must have YouTube open somewhere. Right, I need this. Can I do this on the fly? Think I can. WildRP. Roleplay. RedM. Save. Channel content. Bada bing, bada bing. Hey Aaron. Hey Paisley. So many different names. Sorry, I'm just checking a few things. The bot seems to be connected, which is somewhat amazing. Looks like I need to... Oh, no. That didn't work. How's Pasty doing? Interesting. PC Gamer Girl, hello there. Alright, I can hear myself. Okay, I need to go here. Bit cold. Uh-oh. It's Cal, I know. Clem, Pasty and Cal. Okay then. So the bot should be working. I mean, obviously it won't do everything, but it's now connected, so that's good. This is a good thing. Alright, so I need to just drag that over there and over there. Hey, Sammy. Did it hurt when you fell from the vending machine? 'Cause you're a snack. What? 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 I are confused. Right, so can I do this? Bada bing, bada bing. Was your daddy a Pokemon? Because you make me want a Pikachu. Oh boy. Try to keep it clean. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay, what else do I want to look at here? Kind of wish I had... Oh, hang on, no, I can do... Oh, I need that. Hang on, I need this. Like, over there. And I need that about there. Hang on, can I type here? No, that didn't want to work. Although it's... Oh, it did work. Interesting. Oh, they don't fit. Alright, I need to change that command. Change that to 30. Submit. Done. Alright. At least we got a bot back. That's a good thing. Okay. Alright. See how we get on. The latency definitely seems better. I think. Maybe. Bloody well better be. Switch this. Oh my god, that's loud. That's loud. Wow. Okay. Fucking hell. Jesus. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I didn't do this. A little Sunday science. My ears! My desk is vibrating. That scared the crap out of me. Alrighty. We put that there. And that. Okay. Oh my god, please have telegrams today. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so we tweet. Ba, 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 da, da. And does that link work? Yes. Very good. Okay. Ba, ba, da, da. Boop, ba-doo, ba-doo. Guess what? I have Cane Stream open and I am drooling. Oh my god. Dun, dun, dun. Who is Kane? Chicken butt? What are you girls talking about? You ordered food? My replies are slow, goddammit. He's a wild RP whose character I'm madly in love with. Nice. Nice gal. If I could combine Reeves' voice with Kane's character, oh my god, heaven. What do you lot like? Interesting. Okay, that's cool. All right, let's actually do this thing, shall we? Let's see what's going on in the world. I don't know. There's no way of... there isn't the same analytics I've got to check for green lights. YouTube just says, excellent. That's it. How long have you gotten these details? Why can I not see the detail? I can't be bugged already, RedM, come on. An hour, okay, we'll need to put them when we come back. Hang on, just to check. Oh no, I can't. Well, that's interesting. I can't chat in Streamlabs chat. Streamlabs, come on. Oh, should we test this? Hello. Should we check this? Okay, it's working. Because of the note, probably? Hey, we'll have less of that, Clementine. Right then, stone.
Hey there, mister.
Oh, we've got the, Oh, gentlemen.
Partner?
It's a bit late in the day. I wonder if I've missed beans. Bada boom, bada bing. The chat on screen is coming up faster than the actual chat. Rubble is in the future. War. Oh dear. I am in the future. War, war, war. Interesting. It feels like after all my talking, it feels like after all the talk we've had about RP and the natives, suddenly there's a lot more native activity going on. Doesn't anyone feel that? It's like the other day meeting Tallulah. Literally the first native I met in months. Been loads of them about this past week. There we go. Think the chat started some action? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe people just needed a little nudge. Right then. Come on, the beans. Okay, hang on. Let's actually test the latency. Right, I'm going to stop here. And then let me go to the live streaming window. Okay, and walk. No, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't feel any faster. Ultra low latency, my ass. Stop. Still feels like about 5 seconds. I mean, it's not bad, but... Test, test. About 5 on my end? Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. I mean, that's not bad. It ain't perfect, but it ain't bad. Okay. Come on, you beans. 46. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. Oh dear, I think I fucked that up. Oh, no. Oh my god, I forgot to empty my bag. Oh well. Whoopsie. How does safe cracking work in Red Dead Redemption? You mean in the actual game? I'm not liking this music. Just saying. Sorry, Mr. Country, but not feeling you. I can't hear it. Oh my god, you're right. There we go. Stamping a side to side. Oh, he is doing a little side to he's dancing to the new music. He's dad dancing. There we go, there's the little jig. I think the boards on that step were a little bit wobbly. Well, he is daddy. Oh my god. Now all he has to do is make dad jokes. I only really know the one. I think we need an exclamation naughty test. We'll have less of that. It's the naughty step for you. Well, that worked my end. It's funny, the chat does feel slow though, doesn't it? My ex uses the nickname Papa on Discord, and he always has the status line of "My name is Papa, but you can call me Daddy." A lot of my girls use Pappy. Is that like the Spanish version? No sign here. Don't make me draw stones saying that. Oh my god. Behave yourself, Clem. Alright. Dun 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 dun. I need to eat some beans. Oh my god, do it. Oh my god. So bad. Right. Who was that dodgy fucker? Walking around with a knife out. They didn't say a thing. Interesting. And in the mist. I mean, that was enough for me. He had a knife drawn, so I pulled my shotgun. Simples. This is where we find out it's one of the fucking street rats. Now they go and complain to the family again. Fucking Stone pulled a gun on me. Can we hear the game, or is my Alexa just being poop? Yeah, that looks like it's fine. I mean, we'll soon know when it fucking rains. The music's loud? Okay. We can go down a notch. That's 5% less on the music's at 25. The game is at 45. Hang on. We'll go somewhere sneaky. Oh, fucking ammo. Oh, hang on, that one fucking gun wasn't even loaded. You hear that? You're... Alrighty then. Loud and clear. Alright, let's replace that little bit of ammo. How many people we actually got on? About a dozen. It's not too bad. Shotgun. 3. Draw him in like full BDSM wear. What the heckaroo? You gotta keep the stone look or it ain't daddy stone. There we go. Can you hear the rain? Yeah. Okay, cool. Nope, no rain? Something's wrong with you, Sammy. Oh, we need to go to the store. It's Alexa, not me. Hang on. See, this is a bit... Why are you listening to it on Alexa? You're confusing me, Sammy. It's mainly because of the thunder, isn't it? I think the game sounds have to be down a little bit, because when the storms come, they just dominate everything. You have your Alexa... Ah, got you. Hang on, where did the... I'm gonna go and get those other beans. Fuck it. And it's getting warm. Let's get this shirt off. Here come the fucking cats and dogs. I've done nothing I really wanted to do. Oh, you had a lie in? Didn't you want to do that, Sammy? Free fringe? What's a free fringe? Hang on, what? Why does Sammy get free fringe? All right, range. No need to shout, Clementine. I'm only fucking with you. I believe you can, yes. You can, Cal. The sleep-in was boring, though. Why did you have a boring sleep-in? Is it because you watched Nuns with Guns for the 4th time? If you want free range, you just gotta tell them and I'll draw you. Oh my goodness. No, I'll get too embarrassed. Right, let's get my bonus beans and my bonus fishing rod. 71. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2. And then we're gonna have to go and find Bellatrix or Poppet, I reckon. Okay, bonus beans. Close. Alright, we got enough beans to feed an army. That's the reason, I knew it. Gotta watch your Nuns with Guns, exactly. I don't know, Clem. It's one thing to see it. It's another thing to say it. I reckon rubble is secretly filthy. Why am I going in here? I don't need to go in here. Oh, wait, and that strange dude put me off. Oh, stop walking, man. Jesus. Oh, and you drank it and then didn't drink any. Who's that? See if we catch up with them at the telegram. You're all filthy. There we go. See? Pasty nose. Ain't no shame in being a kinkster. It's only art. I know, I know. All right, man. They're very popular jackets and boots on the ladies. you just got into town.
I did.
Saint-Denis.
Yes.
Well, best keep your eyes open. I just saw someone running around the alleys with a knife out, all dressed in black.
Wonderful.
They ran as soon as I pulled my shotgun, so maybe an aggressive response is all you need.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
It's alright. Hello.
Greetings.
How are you doing there, Poppet?
I'm doing alright. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm alright. Apologies I didn't respond to you yesterday. I got wrapped up in a few things.
It's alright. I'm not expecting anybody to rush back to me, but appreciates the apology.
Well, I mean, I usually do, Poppet, so you should expect it.
Did you get more telegrams today?
Oh, no, but I was just about to check. Just ran into someone dressed all in black in some of the alleys near the doctor's place. Running about with a knife out. Best watch yourself.
Right, so it sounds like Papa's getting the fucks out of St. Denis then.
Well, as soon as I check my telegrams, I'm doing my rounds.
Yeah, I'm supposed to meet up with someone, but I'm a little bit curious as to what's to do about this one. Maybe I could pick your brain if it's something that interests you.
Yeah, we can have a little chat. You want to do it on the move after I've done my telegrams, or go somewhere quiet?
Oh, mate, we could do it. I was gonna head over to maybe meet them. Maybe if you hasn't met them, maybe you wants to meet them after I tell you about them.
Alright. As always, Poppet, very fucking mysterious.
Mysterious, that's not really something I've ever been called before.
Is that right, is it?
I mean, I've been called lots of things, but that's not one of them.
What else has been going on?
Let's say I sent you a telegram, but when my friends got sent off to Sisicus, I'm trying to find out what's happened.
Yeah. I heard there's trouble with the natives as well.
The natives, that's not good. What sorts of troubles?
Well, attacks, kidnappings, torture.
Tortures? That's not good.
Just the usual Saints Crossings nonsense. Anyway, I imagine it'll force the law's hand to get things under control.
I see.
Definitely never seen a native taken out to Siska, that's for fucking sure.
Wait, did one go to Sisicus?
Not that I've ever seen, and I see most people coming in and out of the island.
Right.
Not yet, anyway. Oh, she's still at it.
Did you know that person?
No, I don't think so. You?
I don't think so. Greetings.
You two be safe. I'll
Oh,
keep
miss.
my eyes open, and I'll let the other deputies know that someone's running around with a knife. Appreciate that, Stone.
Oh, that's alright, yeah. No worries, Roxy.
All right. You guys take care. Send in a non-tip if you see him again.
Is everything alright? I, to admit, I didn't recognise your voice.
Oh, yeah, everything's fine. It's just been a hard couple of days.
Right, yeah. Well, I certainly heard some of the news. Condolences for Banks.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, you on duty?
No, I'm not.
Right. Glad to hear that as well. You need anything checked over?
No, I'm fine. I'm supposed to see Dr. K later.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, I'm gonna head in the general direction of the apartment.
Alright then.
You guys take care.
I'll keep an eye on Poppet.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Alright, rest well, Roxy. How did I not recognize Roxy? Seems I've got a telegram from you, Poppet.
Yeah, I've sent you one a little hours ago.
You heard from a friend who got put in there for years.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, I'm going being sissicles for years. Well, he didn't say sissicles, but he said puts them away, so there ain't nowhere else who puts people like that away unless it's sissicles.
I mean, certainly some people do go away for a lot longer than others.
Well, he thinks he's going to be gone long enough that this other problem which he's got that is sort of complicated.
Hey, Deez.
Apparently he's going to be a
Oh,
problem.
I've been
because he's
sciencing
gonna be
it.
gone for years, so
I kind of like to make the change. It's
No.
not quite there yet.
no
It's got a
fucker
few
about it.
things. Right. Why don't I go and get Kingston out the stables?
Alright.
And we can go wherever. You can come along, or I'll be right back.
I'm just going to send this telegram real quick, folks.
All right. For science. Yeah, I've kind of wanted to make the switch for quite a while. But the experience and some of the integrations aren't quite there yet. So I've been playing around with the tech side of it and the back end and trying to work a few things out and just sort of gradually pushing a bit more content onto my YouTube. Including a couple of live streams now. YouTube sciencing, seeing as this works out pretty well. I mean, I certainly love, from a viewer perspective, the DVR capabilities. That's good. From a VOD perspective, the fact that the stream's always going to be there. None of this 14 days or 60 days with Twitch. And having to worry about downloading it locally and things like that. Be right back. Food time. About time, Sammy. Hey, Christina. Good morning. But heart stays with Twitch? Not really. I've never had a huge loyalty to Twitch. I mean, without a doubt, it's the better community experience right now. But YouTube's been catching up, and Twitch just keeps coming out with slightly more and more frustrating things. So I know emotes are available on YouTube as soon as you get to a certain number of subs. Same with clipping as a feature. I think the only thing that's definitively missing right now is raiding and hosting. And then, of course, integration with stuff like Discord bots, stuff like the Hasroot, things like that. But I'm sure they would be easy to amend. Oh. All right, Kingston. Right then, any preference for where?
Well, this person, I said I'd meet them over towards Blackwaters if they want us to meet, so maybe I could tell you boys they're on the way.
Alright, you lead, I'll follow, Poppy.
Remember the person I told you about? They had a problem with another group of friends of mine.
Oh yeah.
Alright, well, look, I'm not one to tell someone how to live their life or how not to live at all or how to die or any of that shit.
Right.
But I'm also not one to die. So, if someone wants to be like in my life in any sorts of way, maybe you should try to figure that shit out so you're not dying too, otherwise I'm wasting my time.
Sounds reasonable.
Well, this friend pissed off another set of friends because he went up and killed
At least it's not
somebody
Facebook gaming.
over something,
Yeah.
I guess.
Right.
And he went and pissed off a set of friends of mine what didn't like that at all because that was their friend what he killed.
I mean, this might be a lot easier if I knew who these groups were.
Alright. Well, yeah, do you know Kettleman's Cruise?
I do.
Alright, well my friends I'm friends with well hopefully you're not gonna get me into any troubles, but I've been friends with Jax for like a long time. We goes way back, but I'm also friends with Mills. Mills has always been good to me.
Yeah.
Well, then I met this other friend in other groups of people, and I thought, alright, well, I'll talk to this person too. His name's Kane.
Right.
And they're striking a chord.
Well, I know Jack and Mills. I'm not sure I've really met this Kane fella.
Well, Kane ran with this other crew, and they was like, well, I'll leave that to him, I guess, if he wants to talk his business. Anyways, apparently, so there was this person whose name was Colt. Do you know this person?
Say it again.
Colt, like the revolver.
Just Colt, not Colton or Coulter.
Hold on till I get past this. I see a horsey loose in the field. I think someone's picking in the field.
Yeah, well, let 'em have it. Got some food.
Remember, I don't really gives a shit.
Hang on, I missed that.
Oh wait, you missed what?
Whatever you just said.
Oh, so alright, so Kane killed this cult person because he thought he stabs him in the back.
Right.
Which which then sets off Mills and Kettlemans because it was somebody Bud they was working with.
Right.
Now, that puts a puppet in a really bad spot, see, because I was planning to talk to this cult person to find out if he was a liar or not. So killing him made it kind of hard for me to do that, which really sort of pisses me off in the long runs of things.
What did you think he was lying about?
I'm not sure, so I wanted to find out if he was lying because he was like saying that Kane was making plans to do something against Jake. I didn't really get the gist of all of it.
Wondering if this cult fella's the same person I think it is.
I mean, he's the dead person, if that's who you're thinking of.
Well, it's someone I haven't heard from in a little while. And that's a little surprising.
Yeah, I probably couldn't tell you much about him because I only met him once.
You know his first name?
I don't know, maybe Kane knows. I'm sure he knows, probably. He said it was his best friend back in the days until he stabs him in the back.
Well, if it is the same fella, I'm potentially in the money.
Alright. Either way, so Danes, Mills, and Jax was trying to get a hold of this Kane person because he killed Colts, and that's a problem.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you, hit a friend of someone, you can expect them friends to come back at you.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was expecting. So if you does the deed, you needs to either figure your fucking way out of the deed, or you needs to accept what's about to happen to you, right?
That's the way it works, yeah.
Yeah, well, face forwards, and this is where I'm coming into the moral dilemmas of things.
Beyond friendship, have you got any other sort of, tie to this Kane fella?
I mean, I was sort of thinking about it, but, if you can't figure your shits out, there ain't no points in it. I offers to stab him myself and drags him to Kettleman.
That right, is it?
He then takes me up on the offer. By him's I mean Kane, because I offers it to him to his face.
Oh, yeah, I made that connection.
So I sort of separated myself out a little bit because if they're gonna go to war with each other, I didn't want to be in the middle of it. There ain't no place there for a puppet because either ways I'm gonna lose. So I told Kane he needed to figure his shit out. He needed to work it out. Either makes a plan or makes good with the deals what he was making to get himself out of the mess. Perhaps I'll wait till he gets out of town to keep this conversation going.
I'm gonna get some water.
I'm gonna check my telegrams.
Kane. self-cow. Alright, could that refill? Yeah. Oh, I need the fucking general store as well. Gotta sell that fucking rod and beans. Damn, this burger is meaty. Oh my god. Sammy. Dare you bring out the jelly. Alright, sell that. Oh, I need to go to the bank now as well, fucking hell. Alright. It better be juicy. Very, very juicy. Ba, 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 ba. Mmm. You do have a point there. Eating only beans. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright then.
Yeah, that was amazing, Black Guys.
Alright then.
I didn't tell him you was coming in case you change your minds before we get there.
Fair enough. I mean, as it stands, I can only really think of one way that he's got out of it.
Snake. That's a pretty good shot.
Nobody likes snakes.
Yeah, and nobody likes a snake in the grass. Oh, alright. So I'll ask you then, what would you think the way of getting out of it would be?
Well, likely need some time and some luck. But I imagine if Kettleman found himself in another little wall, he might be inclined to put lesser arguments aside.
I mean, he might, but that don't mean Mills will.
I don't know how strongly Mills will feel about it. But I do know Jack's got influence over him. I mean, they've been riding quite a while.
Yeah, I could see it.
By the way, 2 big fucking question marks over that. Luck and time.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what he did and didn't do, and then you'll see some moral quandaries. So apparently he meets with him, and they works out a deals to get him out of his problems with them.
Some reparation, I assume.
Yeah, from the sounds of it. So I met with him because I was curious what sorts of deals it was. Then he told me that he wasn't going to make good on the deal.
I mean, it sounds like he wants to just go to war with them.
Well, that's what I was be thinking, that if you're not choosing the pace, you're choosing the wars, right? But then he just went out west and was harding out instead. So I kept asking him, what's the plan gonna be? Because you can't just run forever.
And I assume he's not given an answer to that yet.
No, he just sort of moved on with things. Like, I don't know. It's like he said that he got a telegram from Kettleman about and then they told him off, and that's all he's heard. And now he's not sure if maybe Kettleman's dead or just not around. Like, I feel like if I was going to attempt to attach myself to anyone's, I feel like it would be the smartest probably to attach myself not to probably people's what don't seem to really be focusing on the things around them and worrying about things that might be trying to murder the face off.
I can't say I've heard from Jack in a little while. I know he was in Sisika. I've heard he's out, but I haven't heard from him. Fuck knows what he's got wrapped up in.
I'm not really sure. But at the same time, there's like some things about Kane that I think's, I don't know, there's potentials there. I'm just not one for teaching nobody nothing. I won't even teach him how I do's what I do's.
Well, there's never any harm putting a bet on the young horse.
I mean, are you a betting man?
Not anymore. Oh my god, if Stone and Kane come face to
I
face,
don't usually
I'm
put
gonna
bets
shit.
on nothing unless I've got someone else's money what's to wager with. Bit safer that way.
Well, I mean, Jack could be running out of luck.
I mean, it's just the fact that Kane's still alive, I feel like shows that this sword's got a lot of luck stored up and just maybe not being used for the right things. don't know. I guess if he wants to like meet him, we can meet up with him.
Well, sounds like you're wanting to get a little more involved in things than I thought you were, Poppet.
What sorts of things?
Any things?
I'm just watching, not really doing nothing.
Smoking your cigars, eating a hot meal, taking it all in.
I mean, you got to eat somehow. Just trying to keep myself fed, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sure you're doing a fine job.
Everything's been alright so far, I think.
We do love our beans. Who plays Poppet? The
I also
random
think
chick.
if I heard anything that might gets me like some cigars from you or meals or something.
Actually, that's a point. Does the shout out work? I imagine it wouldn't. I don't know, actually. Actually, it should work. But it would link to her Twitch, of course. Give it a go. Exclamation SO, the random chick. Da, 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 da.
Oh, remember when you asked me to check in on that lady and her captain photo? It was a while ago now.
The lady in the what?
Some lady what was saying she was a daughter of some sort of captain's.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Yeah, I heard he took the wrong ends on something.
Oh, the captain did.
It's what I heard in the saloon the other days.
Yeah, I think he, bit a bullet a few weeks back, couple of weeks back, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Not sure if there's anything he wants to know about anymore.
You can post links. I can't see any links. It's not set as a mod only thing, and it's a Streamlabs chatbot thing. I can't remember what the structure of the response is.
I'm kind of sad my friends in Suzuka.
So who is it who's in Sisika?
Mills.
Alright.
I'm assuming he's in Suzuka. He said he's been put away for years. He didn't say what it's for. I asked him if he wants to keep talking. He could send me a telegram.
Oh, there could be YouTube settings preventing it. Because yeah, I had the Twitch bot disabled. Maybe.
I will tell you something of interest. Maybe it will boss me some stew.
What's that then?
Kane sent me a telegrams today. He said he's run into some people's that are cold, whatever that's supposed to mean, that he's going to be working with.
They're cold.
Yeah, like
As in-
cold-hearted sort of peoples.
Right.
I don't know whose it is yet, though. He also had a crew, but I guess they abandoned him over this whole cult thing.
They're broken as far as I know with one sync Ds. All this talk of beans making me windy.
FES, we just met along the roadway.
Ooh. You hear about this wedding that's happening this weekend, or happened?
There's a wedding? Is it going to be cake?
Oh, I imagine so. Read about it in the paper earlier in the week or last week. That Braithwaite fella again.
Braithwaite? My horsey's a Braithwaite horsey.
Is that right, is it?
Yeah, I got it from his wife Nelson. Well, I guess he's gone now.
Well, ex-wife, apparently.
Yeah, she gave it to me when my horsey died.
It was kind of her.
I thought that was pretty nice of her. I was telling her she asked how my day was, so I told her my horse died because it did.
Oh yes, now I remember everyone was teleporting.
Somehow that led
Too
to
many
me
chili
getting a
cheese
horse.
bites?
Can you
No way.
imagine how that happened?
You usually ride the tracks.
Sometimes. See lots of people that way.
Always makes me a little nervous.
You worried about peoples or trains?
Peoples.
Oh, it can go another way. I don't really care.
Oh no, it's alright. Just keep more of an eye than I usually do.
Alright. We could pace down bar rigs if you want.
Yeah, we're almost there anyway.
Did you think I could take the rust things not getting involved?
I mean, at the moment, yeah. Why would you want to stick your head in the middle of two people shooting at each other?
That's what I said.
That being said, I've actually done it once myself, but
You're lucky to be alive. Usually when you try to stick your necks out for somebody, it's yours or it gets cut.
well, the bullets went through my shirt, missed my chest, missed my arms.
Oh, that's a good thing. That's a relief.
It's like they were drawing an outline of me. Still haven't decided if I was just fucking lucky or they were that good of a shot.
I got shot at the other day by a peeper. hear about that sheriff, Dorian?
I did, yeah.
I met Simmons.
Yeah, I met him a few times. Reminded me of me a bit.
Yeah, he had some potentials.
Seems the law ain't having a good time.
Well, you knows. I mean, it's their job was to poke their nose into things that usually doesn't always have the best results.
Well, it depends what the things are, really.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, the law's too fucking black and white.
This is probably like the worst time was to ask this, but have you seen any trains lately?
I heard from Ed that there was some trouble with the track they're trying to fix at the moment.
Oh, see.
All trains are out of action for safety reasons.
Check the telegrams at Riggs, see if I've heard breaks.
All right then. Wowee. Ooey. I need to not lean back on the chair. Really? Why's that then, Sammy? Feels like a nap. Oh dear. I could keep you awake with useless information dumping.
Alright, looks like she's still in Blackways.
Right.
Really seems nobody's about today, abuse.
Our road's certainly been quiet.
Yeah, I'm
Although, given the first thing I saw was some fucking little prat all dressed in black and with a knife in their hands, I'm not calling today quiet yet.
Yeah, I could see that. I was thinking about making a move down towards Saint Denis, but if there's people what's running around stabbings, I'm not sure the alleyways is the safest place for the puppets right now. Otherwise, you're gonna find a bloody black dressed person bleeding out from a throat cut.
Yeah, well, as soon as they saw me, they didn't say a word. They just stopped dead in their tracks. I looked at the knife, so I pulled my shotgun out, and they scarpered.
Yeah, it's probably pretty wise of them. At least they got half the smarts about them, it seems.
To be fair, it's, well, better watch your back. Fella looks in a rush.
Yeah, they're always in a rush.
Assuming this is some fucking independent knife man. I'm sure the family will sort him out soon enough.
The families.
You know, the Italians.
Oh, right. Yeah, they likes to beat the shit out of each other's underdogs sometimes.
I'm well aware of that. Not just each other, either.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I've only seen them when they're doing it with the willing participants.
I don't think it will have been. I don't feel like I've often seen them on at this time of day. Although, I mean, it is a Sunday. Oh no, because it's late in the afternoon now. I mean, it's possible. But I feel like they would have said something.
You know, AJ's.
Yeah, I know, AJ.
As we're told, she's friendly with lots of folks, but she also likes to talk.
Hey, Julia. She does like to talk, yes. Yeah, I've been sciencing a little bit with YouTube. So I thought I'd do a little more Sunday science. I know it is. I am very good, thanks. How's your weekend going?
Not sure if he's here by himself or with this new groups he's been talking about.
Well, we'll soon see.
Greetings.
Malt loaf with butter. Yummy malt loaf. What's a malt loaf and where do I get one? Actually, that makes me think of the little banana malt loaves I've got in the cupboard. How the hell is Friday the 13th not on hacking Netflix? Oh my god. You would have thought by now that their catalogue would be much, much bigger. But I'm still very aware of them removing shows. That whole, it's your last chance to watch. Malt loaf is a type of sweet leavened bread made with malt extract as a primary ingredient. Malt loaf has a chewy texture and often contains raisins. Where are you meeting them?
I'm gonna guess he's probably at the saloon.
It's nice and
Excellent
chewy.
place. Didn't really give us spots to make. It's right, it's to our left.
They're not the fellow who was trying to cross us earlier. Pass us.
Yes, someone went by him the other way, out of town.
Gluckety gluck gluck. Nom 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 nom. Serene sell it worldwide. Serene. Oh boy. It's so funny. All the different names. Fucking hell, Kingston. Fair enough. Guess he didn't want to be brushed.
Yeah, I'd say he's not feeling it.
He's probably gone off to play with the buffalo.
I've seen the buffaloes today. Greetings.
Well, I'll get you a bite to eat. There you go, Poppet.
Appreciate.
Something isn't right here. I feel like something's off.
Alright, well, in theory, he's around his size. say someone runs about town.
We'll have less of that. It's the naughty step for you.
I think so, family.
Right. I'll head upstairs. Leave you to it. Holler if you need me.
Alright.
Is that the same person riding past twice?
Actually. Yeah, alright.
Da, 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 da.
Am I invisible?
Da, da. Mm, 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 mm. Ba, ba, da, da, da. I used to think those white dots that float by in the game are ghost orbs. Is that right, is it? Phasmo. I can't hear them. Oh, I need a little stretch. That's better. And glug, yeah, glugging. 2 hours for work and then either draw or scream and die in Phasmo. Ooh. Full team? Yeah, I'm down. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, da, da. Who's that fella? Fucking hell. Creepy little shit. So this is Kane. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Cow. Squeals. What do you like? What do you like? You put it on amateur and I still died twice.
Greetings.
Right then.
I just want to thank you again for getting me his safe logs.
Never a problem, Poppy.
This is the person what I was coming to meet yous.
Alright, fella.
Howdy there. What's your name there, mister?
Stone. Joe Stone.
I think I met you a long time ago, back when I was in St. Denis, Kane. But things have changed. A lot of things have changed. I haven't been there God knows how long.
Yeah. Well, crossing has a way of doing that to a man.
That's for goddamn sure. How you been, Stone? Still working the docks? Making sure everything's nice and tidy?
Oh yeah, still on my shit. Keeping an eye on the boys. And a
That's
little bit
good.
of doctoring as well.
A doctor, really?
Well, somewhere between a medic and a dog, I suppose. Not official, like. I don't really want the state paying me or keeping an eye.
You're not looking for that certificate or nothing?
Nah. Much as some of the other docs might want me to, it's not really my game.
I'll tell you what, if I was in a coma after a few gunshot wounds and I woke up to your voice, I think I might pass out again.
Oh, no. I've got the best bedside manner in all the crossing.
Shit. Well, pop it. Anything else? You're leaving this man in a dead, awkward silence.
I thought you two was talking.
I'm always
thought
happy
you
with
wanted
a
to
little
talk.
silence.
Well, true. There ain't nothing wrong with a little silence.
Seems to be a lot of that in Blackmore these days.
That's for goddamn sure. Even more so in the West.
So I've heard. Even some civilians moving out there.
Mm-hmm. I never thought I would see no shopkeepers, run up and tumbleweed, but there they are.
Miss Moritonia.
That's the one.
Yeah, I'd heard she'd moved out there. Something must have scared her fucking Witless and Valentine, but whatever.
You think so? You think she would go to tumbleweed from being scared? I think there's more scary stuff out in the West than anything.
I don't know. Well, I heard it's peaceful a lot of the time. Even the law keep out for the most part. Odd patrol, but that's about it. Even the
that's true.
doctors don't bother fucking manning her anywhere.
Yeah, shit, I don't know. I heard stories. Banditos, men who kidnap women, so on and so forth.
Well, that happens everywhere.
That's true.
Seems the natives have got riled up as well.
I heard a little bit about that. I wonder why.
Yeah. Probably just restless. Or perhaps they're just pushing the boundaries of the land they claim.
Might be so. You think the law will come in?
Well, they don't seem to have done much in the past few months, but whatever. Who's that fella?
Not sure.
Pretty good on the peanut nose.
All the doodah day. They're making me happy.
Not really sure who it is though.
Men who kidnap
Seems like
women
a nice
signs
fella.
Lizzie up.
You can tell all that from his piano playing?
No, he talked with us for about 2 minutes.
Is that the same one? I thought that was someone else.
Now that you mention it, I'm not quite sure. What you doing all the way out here in Blackwater, Stone? If you don't mind me asking.
Just keeping Poppet company, that's all.
That's good. She said you helped from wolves. Is that so?
How long ago was that? Fucked if I know. I do kill my fair share of wolves, though.
I I says it kept me from getting eaten by wolves. I didn't say we was attacked.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure I said that.
Alright.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on Poppet for a while now.
I guess that makes two of us.
Looks like he's a gambling man.
The worst kind of man. In my
Depends.
humble opinion.
What you're gambling with?
Sort of feel like every day for me is a gamble.
How many bowls of stew will I get given?
It's a hard gamble when some days don't pull through.
Yep, but every goddamn decision in this life is a gamble. And I might have lost my hand a little too many times, but so on.
Oh,
I
boy,
never
Sammy.
like doing that. Maybe I'm gonna drink all my drinks up here and just toss them down. Maybe I can hit the poker table next time. Can make things lively.
You might hit someone in the head, knock them out.
I mean, maybe. But now I'm thinking about it, there's not really a way unless I jumps out the window to get out of here, so maybe that's not the best choice.
It's alright. They'll come up the stairs for you and you can just go off the railing.
You got your point.
Jump onto that little light. Swing down, out the door before they don't even know it.
I know what I'm doing the next time I see a poker game going.
You gonna drop bottles on the head?
Or empty ones, maybe, if I has one.
Poppet.
Not gonna aim for the people, that's...
Fella got kidnapped. Yeah, I know. I heard. Over Nikolai's shoulder, then Everstone's knee. Sounds like Lizzie is in for a
Drop
good time.
bombs on people's heads. while they're
Exclamation naughty.
I just said I wasn't gonna be aiming for the heads. I just wants to drop it on the table. Make it a little more lively of a game, see what happens.
Well, shit. Definitely make it more lively. Maybe too lively, though.
Seeing someone.
Thought I saw someone, but my mistake.
How'd you think you seen?
Saw a
Are you
black
nervous?
coat.
Who are you nervous about?
I got my fair share of opposition, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of that in the crossing.
That's for goddamn for sure.
Oh, if you're ever worried about your hard-earned money or belongings, there's always a little storage down in the docks.
What kind of store?
Oh, whatever you want to put in it. Most folks just keep a nice small steel box tucked away in one of our spots, shall we say. Usually money. The smaller the easier.
Can I store my life in that box?
always put you in a box and keep you there, but not sure about your life.
This shit, that don't sound too appetizing.
It's more about avoiding the fees the banks like to levy on certain members of the crossing.
Yep. Right about goddamn now, I'm owing the government quite a bit, so it's not too bad an idea.
There we go, Poppet knows about it now.
Some of these cigars are so cheap, you got to try to light them twice just to get them lit.
Hope them weren't the ones I gave you. Have to have a word with that store.
Oh no, I already used the ones what she gave me. Them was really good.
Glad to hear it.
I think this one I got in the bar for Valentine. Can I help you, sir?
Really?
Oh, do you need to use?
Go on,
Excuse
fella.
me.
Yeah, folks don't often see me sat in this chair. But they don't normally see me anyway.
Like a king in that chair.
Far from a king.
Papa here said she wanted me to talk to you.
Well, that's what we're doing, innit? Something you wanted to talk about.
I guess nothing in particular. Was there something you wanted me to talk about to Stone here, Papa?
No, I just was having you meet the person what kept me from dying.
Alright. Oh, shit.
Then you said you sort of thought you knew him already, so that sort of alleviated all of my hellos. This person, what was really nice to save my lives, since you already knew the person.
Well, no is a strong word, I guess. I met Stone back when I first got here in the crossing. I don't know if Stone remembers. You know, I saw him for maybe a minute or two.
Well, those of us that have been around for a while tend to get remembered more easily. Unlike this fella.
Get off, babe.
Real intrusive, that fella. You should drop a bottle on his head.
I'm not gonna drop bottles on no one's heads. You're right fixated on that.
Nah, I just thought it was kind of amusing.
I mean, if I drops it on the table, it's just gonna make a little bit of excitement and confusion. If I drops it on the wrong head, that could be bad for the puppets.
True. Not wrong. But if you're fast enough.
Yeah, let me know when you're faster than a bullet. I ain't quite learned how to outrun them yet.
Perhaps you want to talk about Maybe you're seeing through your binoculars.
I don't mind talking about it, but I always had a big mouth, you see, and it got me a lot of trouble. And that's why I went to the West, to kind of get away from it all, kind of force myself to be quiet. I don't know, so maybe I'll make another mistake if I keep talking.
Yeah, I'll get that. Not to worry.
Plus, not to burden your mind with something that ain't about you. There's no, really no point to it, I guess.
Well, it takes a lot to burden me, but your choice, your choice.
Can I have a conversation with Papa, and then we'll come back to you in a moment.
Yeah, feel free. I'm gonna go get some water. You can keep the spot.
All right. Excuse me. Shit.
Dun 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 dun. Who's that? Fucking hell. I don't know, really. I don't know, really. Pretty quiet. Not really sure what Poppet wants from Stone with this either, to be honest. It's good to have an interaction with someone. I don't remember meeting him. I fucking slip in and out of it all the time, don't I? Even in Discord. I fucking did it on a work call the other day. And 2 people I'm doing a job for joined the Zoom call, and I went, all right there. I did, yes. I did, yes. Joe Stone. Okay, Puppet Master. Let's find some new music. Bada boom, bada bing. Should we go back for some country? Bada boom, bada bing. Should have sang the bath song to them. Oh boy. Yeah, I could have had a bath and just screamed it out.
How you doing?
Alright.
You know what? I'm in some shit right now, and I don't want to talk about it around here. But
Fair
I
enough.
thought maybe gambling. We were just talking about gambling and such, and maybe telling you might be a gamble. But I'll take my chances.
As I tell most people who can find something in with me, never leaves my lips. If I can help with some advice, I can help. If not, well, then I can't.
All right, you want to find somewhere isolated right out of here in Blackwater?
Wherever you like.
All right, I'll be waiting outside the telegram station. Let's get the horses.
Alright.
You two ain't going. Go find somewhere else to piss off. You're not invited.
Poppet. I think they're just gonna work, Poppet.
Oh, alright. Well, I just was making sure. Excuse me.
Oh, fucking hell.
Jesus.
I better see where Kingston got to. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lost his horse.
Take her back to the stable?
I'm not sure.
Hang on, there's him coming.
Oh, there he is. All right, fellas, follow me.
Gavin, Stone, Reeves and Kane all got together in a room. I think I would die of happiness. I think the structural foundations of that room would collapse. men to handle.
Place as any, I guess. All right. Where to start, I guess. I ran with the Kettleman crew for quite some time. Done my fair share. Banks. Guns. All that. The usual. Then I left. It was a mutual understanding. I left. They didn't care. I found my own damn business and... No, I kept on robbing. But I had my own posse. Something that I led. And we were goddamn good at it. Someone in that posse backstabbed me. And he ran to the Kettleman group. And he was like a brother of mine. So I met with him. We had a talk. I was looking for something. Why did he backstab me? Anything, really. And just an understanding. But in the heat of the moment, I killed the poor bastard. He's dead now, in a grave probably out there in the landing. Mills, Kettleman, the whole goddamn crew wants me dead. I made a deal with them. 5 Lancasters. That's what I said. That's what they said. Problem is, I made that deal when I had the posse. But then they kicked me out because I was being goddamn too crazy. I was being too fool. Like a goddamn fool I was running around. Killing people. Talking too much. Goddamn. Whole thing, really. And since the posse basically threw me out, I have no way of getting those guns. Not that I think those guns would make me safe, but I guess it's a step in the right direction. They never said I would have my safety guaranteed, even with the guns. That's where I'm at now, all alone. With the Kettlemans after me. The law not too far behind. And another group. But I don't want to mention the name yet, because they haven't caused too much trouble yet. Another goddamn gang.
Right. I don't too steep a reparation for killing someone. I mean, even in the stores, that'd only set you back $17.50. Probably pick it up for under $1,000 off the market.
The 5 Lancasters, you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to be no goddamn puppet on a string. You know, I don't want to give these men 5 Lancasters and then be shot in the head for it afterwards.
Well, if you don't trust them, then yeah, that's a different matter.
Yeah, that's the case.
I know, Jack. Not well, but we've talked a fair bit over the months. I'll take him as a man of his word. He's got a code of his own, even if he code might not match everyone else's.
Jack sent me a telegram. I wasn't around. I was out in the west in the goddamn mountains. He says something along the lines that he feels his time is coming shortly. I don't know why he told me this, but he did. I don't know what that means. I don't know what he's at. If he's in Sisika, if he's dead, I don't know what's happening.
Well, I ain't heard from him in at least a week. And that is a little bit of a surprise. I figured he's on the run again.
Shit. I guess I told you all this because now I heard my fair share of you in the crossing. Not much, but enough to understand that you got a reputation, a standing. And I guess, I don't know, advice, help. I ain't got many people that care about me. You know, all those people threw me to the side as soon as shit got tough. So I guess, you know, I'm gambling right now, you know, telling someone I barely know, but that's all I got.
As I see it, you got two choices. You make good on that deal you agreed to. And Trusty is a man of his word, and that's it. If there's any other loose threads his end, he can keep them tidy. Or you gamble on what he said to you. Maybe he feels like his luck's running out. If he is on the run again, maybe he thinks he's in too fucking deep this time. That's why he's not even bothering to respond to me. Well, then you can gamble on that. Then a few days or a few weeks, your problem's gone. Assuming it is only with Jack.
So this whole crew, Mills cared. I don't know if you know Mills, but he cared about the person I offed more than anybody else. And I got a feeling that Jack never really cared about this person. He doesn't have much emotion. Even when I met with him, they ain't much there. He's doing this more for profit. He's doing this more for Mills. Jack never really cared about this individual.
I don't know Mills as well as I know Jack. But I know Jack's kept Mills in line for me before. Who was it? Who's buried?
He went by Colt.
You have a first name?
Can't remember his last name. He never really said his last name much, but Colt was his first name, I believe. Colton, but we called him Colt.
Feels like there's a shitload of fucking Colts. Colts, Coltons, Colters.
That's the case. He was an old dirty bastard. Someone that not many people, you know, held dear, but the people that, you know, did held him dear, he backstabbed them. So I don't know what to say about that goddamn poor fool. He's dead now.
I have got a little business with a fella by the name of James Cole.
James Cole. That don't sound like it.
No, James Coulter.
Mm-mm. He had long hair, old man, quite sturdy.
I don't think it was that old. But yeah, right. I mean, I don't know who this fella is then. I think your choice is still stand.
The only issue with this
worried about
deal is...
himself. I imagine his crew's in as much shit as he is.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind taking up this deal, but I went to Sisika for quite some time. 300 days, that is, for all my goddamn crimes I did. And I'm at a mountain of goddamn debt. And there ain't really no way. I was banking on my posse to help me through this, because that's what they told me, that they would help me through this. But now I'm left in the goddamn dust, in a pile of debt, with only this iron on my side and that horse behind me.
It's a lot more than a lot of folks have. But yeah, I can understand that betrayal will be hard. One of the reasons I kind of like running on my own.
Yeah, shit. I was telling Papa here that I'm gonna be on my own for quite some time. I'm sick of getting backstabbed. It happened one too many times in a short goddamn time, too.
I don't think people here are not necessarily quick to trust, but they are quick to trust.
It's my
People-
goddamn problem.
Yeah.
You know, I put all my goddamn soul into whatever I'm working at. The posse. Whatever I'm doing, it don't matter. Hunting. I put my whole goddamn soul into it. I put my whole goddamn trust into it. And, you know, they done me wrong one too many times.
Well, I can't help you with the choice of waiting it out. You'd have to do that on your own. But if you chose to make good on the deal and trust Kettleman, I could probably help you out a little bit on that front. Not all the way, but perhaps a little.
I gotta think it over, I guess. And no use in talking about it now. You know, we'll sort out the troubles eventually. But god damn, I just feel like you said, a lot of goddamn people, you know, feel this way in the crossing. But God, I never felt this way before. Like the world is surrounding me and the walls keep getting closer and closer every goddamn day.
Well, Bobbit is obviously keen to see those walls kept away from you.
Yeah, I know. I told her to stay away from me. I caused too much goddamn trouble, but I can't lie when I say I care about this last quite a bit. You know, when it takes a lot for me just to goddamn say stay away from me, but look, here she is coming out to the west to meet me. I don't really know.
Well, it seems you got some thinking to do. You need a helping hand. You can reach out to Poppet, she can get hold of me.
Alright, that sounds good. It's better to go through Pop if she wants to, than directly.
I'd say so, probably. I mean, I can give you my telegram. I'm
Yeah,
not
let me write it
secretive
down.
with it.
I'm gonna write it on my palm show you. Whenever you're ready.
Import Union 230.
Sounds good.
I still have strong connections back with London, so I stick on their hours still.
That's good. I appreciate you, Stone, for just hearing me out. I know it's a lot of goddamn bullshit that you probably haven't heard before. It's hard to keep track, and I know it's a lot.
Yeah, it's alright. Like I said, nothing's really been a burden here. If anything, I've had a load off since I got here in the crossing. I can only offer advice and, well, usually a safe place to keep things, but the Poppet here I can help a little bit more, I imagine. Might need to ask around. Some things have changed over the past month.
Is that so? You in your own bit of trouble, I guess?
No, I mean, the usual folks who deal in, let's say, reclaimed weapons. Well, they haven't been around for a while.
Well, shit, Stone. I mean, listen, not that you need it or want it, but just for this, just know, I appreciate it. And if you ever need something I can do, I know I ain't worth much or can do much, but you got my hand at least.
Oh, I appreciate that. I doubt I'll need it. But the offers. Thank you.
All right. There ain't much more to say, I guess. We can start heading back.
Yeah, I imagine you've got some thinking to do. Maybe some riding somewhere a little quiet.
Yeah, that's for goddamn sure. All right.
Well, I might leave you both to it. Get back onto my rounds.
Stay safe, Carl. Goddamn. Stone.
That's alright. Pop it, I'll see you about.
Alright, just let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, I'll probably head up to Valentine for a bit now and then try and get back on track. Take care of yourselves.
Have a good one.
My weekend is complete, eh? Well. Yeah, I definitely don't remember meeting him a month or two ago. Stone's really bad at remembering people. He just rolls with it. But yeah, I mean, that certainly wasn't a bad deal we got offered. I didn't want to say it, but it almost felt like too good of a deal. I mean, 5 Lancasters. I mean, surely for somebody who robs, they could probably get that together in a few hours. I mean, I assume he's not on the run from the law, so maybe that's an issue. And yeah, I mean, under 2,000 to buy them legitimately. I mean, some hard negotiating, you could probably get them half price. Stolen. Worst case, like 75%. So yeah, you probably only need about $1,200. I mean, I can't imagine Kettleman would give a shit if they were ex-sheriff's department. I don't actually know if they sell for more or less. I don't know whether they've got some sort of esteem or anything like that associated with them. I mean, I know if you were caught with one, that's it. You're gonna get time for that. But Kettleman wouldn't give a shit if they were. So I imagine they're probably cheaper than an unmarked one. I mean, Speedy, when he was selling out of Van Horn, I mean, he used to literally have a price list up outside telegram offices. But I imagine they've all scattered to the four winds with the whole Summers thing. I mean, a fair few of them were killed according to the newspaper. I just don't know who. And of course, Klaus. He'd be another person to go to, but I haven't seen him in weeks. The Italians almost certainly deal in them, but it's not the kind of thing I would want to go to them right now with. I know Cooper Garrett was open to selling dynamite, so he's certainly not as legit as he makes out to be. So maybe he's a source that's still about, but I never ever see Myth. I think the shotguns are worth money. Oh, that's because they're different ones. So the Sheriff's Department have access to... I don't know if they have access or they're just often available to them because they keep confiscating them. I think there's like a little back and forth that goes on. So there are guns that are no longer in game, like, or officially available in game, but they still exist in the game. Unless somebody was to like throw it overboard off a ship and let it despawn. So things like pump action shotguns, which are in Red Dead Online, etc., are not in Wild, but there are some out there. The same goes for a rifle that I've forgotten the name of. Yeah, you can make dynamite. I think sawn-off shotguns as well, so like the little pistol shotguns existed as well at some point. Yeah, you can just craft dynamite. It's actually really easy. It took me a long time to figure it out, but I know how to make dynamite on stone. It took about 4 weeks of a fucking shit ton of trial and error. Which is why I've got that one stick of dynamite sat in my bank all the fucking time. Yeah, so you make dynamite for the bank jobs. So to rob a bank, you need to lockpick the gate. And you can only do that if there are 4 law enforcement officers online and clocked on duty. Once you get through the gate and behind the counter, you then need to blow the vault door with the dynamite. And then once you're in the vault, I believe there are 3 or 4 safes, maybe 5, I can't remember. I didn't pay much attention when I was told. Either way, there's multiple safes and you crack them just like the one where I get my beans from. Although they are less forgiving. So 1, you don't know the combination. And 2, I think the margin of error is tighter. So I think that you can go over 3 clicks on the practice safe. And I imagine you probably can't go over. There's probably no margin of error. Maybe you can go 1 click over or something, I don't know. But yeah, you make dynamite basically out of wood, glue, ammunition, and a couple of items you buy from Thieves' Landing. Are hostages required for bank robberies? As it seems everyone uses them. I think it would be very risky to not do it. So because the law have to value life, if you've got a hostage, you're pretty much guaranteeing that you'll be able to get out of the bank and at least on the run out of town. And on top of that, I guess, beyond a small head start, you probably also diminish the law's numbers because somebody will have to stay with the hostage, sort of release them, take their details. So you're sort of cutting down the law's strength when they're chasing you. All right then. How's it going? All nice and
Very
quiet.
busy.
Or is that the new word for quiet? Is it busy, busy, busy?
Oh, no. Have you not heard what happened to Bella?
I did hear, yes. You know where she is?
No. I thought she was resting in Two Moon Ranch.
Right.
So Dr. K could not work because she was drugged by a person. Bella got thrown down the cliff. The same people or person. It's just one man. Delilah know probably who attacked her.
Oh, hang on, it was Delilah. The message I had said Dr. K.
Yes, Dr. K. What message? Huh? What I want to say is Delilah got beat up, right? Badly injured. She probably remembers who did it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We always refer to Dr. Kavanagh as Dr. K. Not Delilah as Dr. K.
I didn't say Dr. K got drugged. Delilah is another subject.
It's what happened to Delilah.
You did know she was resting in Two Moon, laid in coma for multiple days?
No, I did not hear that.
Ah, I see.
I only saw her like 2 days ago.
That's when she woke up.
Hang on. This isn't adding up.
What do you mean didn't add up?
When did she go into a coma and why?
She got beat up on the street by a group of people. She did fight back, but for a few days she was lying in Two Moon Ranch. Every day we had to keep an eye on her. 24-hour, they say, monitor.
Okay, and she came around a couple of days ago.
2 or 3 days, yes.
How long was she out for?
4 days maybe, I think. 4 or 3 days too.
Alright, I mean, if that's in the past, that's in the fucking past, but... What about Dr. K and Trix?
Dr. K got drugged by the man with red fox head. Spirit Fox is his name, if I understood correct. He drugged Dr. K. Of course, these things can go wrong too. So she had the bad reaction on this thing. So if she get bad reaction, go and panic and all these things. We get her out of Big Valley because that's where we were. Move to Strawberry. Bellatrix go watch Telegram Station for one moment and disappear. Apparently the Spirit Fox man took her to Blackwater and threw her down a cliff after stabbing her twice.
It's like the natives are doing a good job at keeping their land safe.
This man has nothing to do with Wapiti.
Well, gonna disregard law up there, you're gonna have to keep it yourselves.
We're not disregarding the law. Who do you think we are?
Well, people who I haven't seen go in a Cisco once. And I've seen a lot of people filled with arrows over the months.
So, let's say it like this. If you do something that's not allowed and you give yourself to the law, you're not disregarding the law because you sit out your punishment.
What do you mean you sit out your punishment?
Let's see, Wechuge, Bloodmouth, Running Fox, every people from Wapiti, once they do something that's against the law of the people in the towns here, they go to the deputies themselves. They don't run away, they don't hide, they recognize the laws here in town and I'll say, try to keep the peace by giving themselves up and sitting out the time they should be by law.
So they've done time in jail then?
Yes.
Yeah, first I heard of that.
It's because the people don't talk about, if things go the right way. They only like to talk about the way as if things go wrong. I bet you if you go talk to Baz about this, he have nothing good to say about us.
Well,
same for Cattleman.
Last time I asked about it, I was asking the law themselves. They said there was nothing that happened.
Exactly, because it was already resolved.
This was weeks and weeks back. Well, anyway. Who's going to be dealing with this then?
Don't worry, Wapiti is looking into this man already.
How long's that going to take?
Depend on where the man is, huh? It's one man. You're going to find one man in this whole crossing here?
Well, not if he's native, because he's worth 20 of us.
It's still one person between the trees and other things. Hiding is very easy.
Yeah.
If Motto won,
It's an easy life for a coward, isn't it?
Motto, you think he's a coward, yes. Apparently he had a problem with the people of Wapiti. He was trying to get to Motto, but there's no reason to go after Bella. Motto already told to his tribe, if we're not looking into this, then Motto go after him himself. The man got lucky because Chief said the Motto have to calm down, could not handle, act right now.
Oh, looks like I'm putting Big Valley back on my route.
Yeah, this man not in Big Valley, probably. He's not part of the Aerocone either. He's a single man, all by himself.
Where was Bella found?
Tall
Where was
trees.
Bella found? Tall trees. That's all right. John's still about there.
Not sure if John was around when this happened.
He still lives there. The man's an eater, right?
I should be.
In that case, it's already on my rounds. I'm gonna put Kingston away in the stables.
But you're gonna stay here or something?
Yeah, for a bit.
No, Motto was about to ride out.
Where are you heading?
Huh? I want to go by a few places, see if people are around.
Alright.
Go to Wapiti, need to go into the mountain, need to go, I would say, look to Moon Ranch for any patient who was awakened. And then probably go, what's that? Oh no, it was just a carriage. Probably go this normal route. After that, go Rhodes, Saint Denis, Blackwater, you know the way.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll stay here for a bit. I'll probably check on two men as well.
Mm-hmm. There's not much people here at all. Maybe I've seen total 3 people.
Yeah, they could wake up any moment. I'll give it some time.
Of course. Well, you be safe here. Huh?
You as well, Martin. I love giving Marto shit. I love giving him shit. Da, 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 da. Gotta push buttons. Jail is different from prison? Kinda. But I mean, given the amount of stuff that's gone on, I mean, I don't know if anyone actually died from it, but there were a lot of near deaths from native interactions. I would have imagined the time would have been significant enough to warrant Sissika as opposed to standing around in a jailhouse for half an hour now. But I don't know any of the details. But you don't have that many months of conflict and attacks without accruing a chunky amount of time. I don't know about what he was talking about in terms of Bloodmouth and Machuge. I mean, Tulula talked about them dragging Kettleman about, but that was really recently. But again, the other thing is we don't know what the penal code is. The time for vigilanteism could be like 10 days. So it could be like 10 minutes of chit-chat. And then the sheriff's department end up paying you. Ba-ba. The impression I get is that the narrative's been given a lot more weight and leeway than any other conflict narrative. But it's only an impression. But if you just compared, if you took away a lot of the detail and said, okay, we've got Jack Kettleman as a conflict group, we've got the natives as a conflict group, and over a 4-month period or a 3-4 month period, how much time has Kettleman spent in jail or Sissika? How much time have the natives spent in jail or Sissika? But again, know nothing about the penal code and don't really know what's going on overnight. Well, there's quite a few chiefs pasted. I think there's 3 that I know of. I always wanted Marto to be one. When him and Doan got married, however many months ago, up in Wapiti, I was always like, well, that makes you 2 the elders of the reservation now, does it? But no. Ow, itchy elbow. I think I may know what he's talking about with Bloodmouth. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it. I mean, obviously I ran into him and Sadie on the run from Kettleman a few days ago. Which is why I wanted to talk to Jack. Not about that, more about the native side of things. But if I could wean any information about that, because it presumably connects in with Bloodmouth. Ah. A lot of people certainly talk about that RP. I know them out of character, so it'd be a bit awkward for me to talk in too much detail about it. I don't see how they can be too strong. I mean, even with there being more of them in recent weeks, the only strength was in this perceived invulnerability to the law. I mean, at the end of the day, when it came to the native conflict, all of these civilians who were having trouble with the natives, it's not for them to go to war over it, it's for them to report it to the law and for the law to deal with it. And as far as the civilians are concerned, there's no awareness, no communication, no news reporting that anything's been done about it. I know there's a lot of talk from people like Marto saying it has. And even in Discord, there's kind of talk saying kind of anybody who's got an issue with the native, come and have a chat to us about it. And I'm like, I don't have an issue with it. Out of character to warrant a chat with it. But the perception in character. It's like Ian was saying in the chat the other day, and he referred to optics. And it almost certainly is down to optics. But one of the big things about RP is you don't just need to be aware of optics and that your viewpoint can be different to reality, which is often the case. But you have to be aware of optics when you're RPing. So you need to be considerate of what other people's viewpoint of your narrative is. And I feel that that isn't quite going on as much either. Because it's just quite a stone wall whenever you talk about it in character with them. Well, effectively what Marto just said was that they did it, they then handed themselves into the law, and they did their time, stood in the jailhouse, talking to law about it. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, it's the job of the state and the law to keep the natives under control. If they start messing with gangs like Kettleman, then they've got trouble on two fronts. But they don't have it on two fronts because it doesn't feel like the law is really keeping things under control. But that's my perception and pretty much every other civilian who ever talks about it. But it's all good, because I've never had issues with them. Oh, I said to that Tallulah girl that I would actually go up to a PT. Check on Washichu. Conceptually, yes. Without doubt. They've staked a claim over land that they don't actually have, and they're willing to kill over it. It's not different to the Italians in Saint Denis, the Summers in Van Horn. When you're in our city, in our town, you do things our way, or it's a bullet. So yeah, conceptually, it's the same. Dun, 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 dun. Do I need to buy anything? One shotgun shell and some carrots.
Good morning, mister.
Morning. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Dun, dun, dun. Carrots, carrots, carrots. Four. And one shotgun shell. And eat some beans. Oh, hiccup. Da, da, da. At least on this stream, I've confirmed that the bot connects. So I fixed that problem. The ultra low latency is definitely a little faster than it was the other week. Shotgun. We'll have less of that. Oh, what? Naughty step for you. Botty bot bot. I didn't do it. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. How you doing there, Sammy?
Mister?
What mischief have you been up to? Da, 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 da. I might go and stand on the porch for a bit, actually. Hang on, who are these fellas? All right, gents.
Look, someone swept the porch. How you doing, Stone?
Yeah, not bad.
And scrub the windows. You good, Stone?
Oh, yeah, just keeping an eye on town.
I appreciate that.
Just wanted to check the bot was still awake. Wow.
Got a note already?
I think that was what frustrates people the most. It just seems the natives get less or no punishment, like how the Summers Jack's gang or the Italians would get, etc., if they did the same crimes. It's certainly the sense. It's felt like it's been carried or given more weight for some reason. I think that's the general language people are using. But it doesn't impact my RP at all, so I'm not really that bothered about it. I was a little frustrated when Baz asked me to contact the natives to talk about the ranch. And I left a note at the tree, and I spoke to Bloodmouth, I spoke to Marto, I spoke to Washichu, and all of them were like a brick wall. It was... I actually felt a little excluded. I wasn't that bothered because I knew it was happening. It was going to happen out of my hours anyway. But it did feel a little bit stonewallish. But again, it doesn't bother me. Real sleepy. Is it nap time, Sammy? Is it nap time? Gazebo. Macadamia. Well, we know what'll wake you up. Too late for nap time. That must only leave scare time. Or fishing in New World time.
What's up, Charlie?
Wanna go fishing?
Hang on, did I just hop my... No.
Alright, perfect.
We gotta go Lemoyne first.
Lemoyne.
There's a house that we need to investigate. You
Pooh
should probably go
World.
along, fuck it, and then we go fishing in Lemoyne.
Nah, I'm not coming. One suspend. You're not getting in trouble.
Oh, gents.
Hey,
Nice try, boys.
do me a favor.
I'll be in Rhodes after.
Pooh World. Oh. I ain't changing my mind. I'll play it. I said I would. I'll do it. Fucking hell. Did I put Kingston in the stable? I can't fucking remember. Do as you're told, lad. I never do as I'm told. I'm gonna get Kingston out, check on Two Moon Ranch, and then maybe head back to the Entinel. At least I fixed the bot. So the bot works. The latency is slightly improved. You will when I'm done with you. Is that right, is it? Because I've been going 3 hours, I feel like I'm actually streaming more than sciencing now. Which was not the intent. So I might check on Two Moon and then swing back to Saint-Denis and wrap things up. Because my belly's rumbling as well. Whoa, 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 fucking hell. It feels more chilled on YouTube. I mean, it's quieter. I mean, I'm glad I've got you guys here. Or gals, I should say. Do, 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 do. Gents.
Go. Hey, Stone.
Hey, Stone.
I ran into Roxy earlier. I mentioned it to her. I don't know if she put in a report about it.
She went to Saint Denis. Is that what she did?
Yeah. When I woke up, I went down to check on the doctor's office and went to fill up my canteen at the fountain out back, and some fella all in black. I mean, I say fella, it could have been a lady. Came running at me out of the mist with their knife out. As soon as they saw me, they froze in their tracks, didn't say a fucking word. I looked at the knife. They looked at me. I pulled my shotgun. They ran away. Anyway, I let Roxy know when I ran into her. I figured she would have let the department know.
I haven't heard about that yet, but did they have a mask on?
Yeah, I mean, it was dark and foggy. All I could really say was all in black, and I didn't see shit, and they didn't open their mouth. But as soon as I matched their knife with my shotgun, they scarpered, so I just kept my eyes open for the rest of the night.
We'll try to follow up on that as well. Thanks,
No,
Stone.
I appreciate there's not much to go on, but...
Yeah, it's something though, right?
Alright, fair enough.
All right, thanks, Stone.
See you around. See, I like it when I get little moments like that, because they're things that I can happily share with anyone. It really doesn't fucking matter. But it's a tiny little nugget of maintaining the sort of trust of the civilian and the law side. Unlike when Marty just asked him to be a paid informant. Get fucked. No fucking way. That was funny this morning, though. I wonder who it was. Dude. Okay, so here's the question for YouTube. How many times have you clicked on a recommended video below the stream? How many times have you got tempted away? Not at all? Ah. There's definitely a few easy things YouTube can do to improve it. I assume they're being communicated by bigger streamers. I thought informants weren't allowed. No idea, to be honest. I mean, he definitely effectively asked me to. No, they definitely are. Because even Holloway talked about it months back. I should actually telegram Tony about that as well. Give that useless nugget to them as a little breadcrumb to keep the birds happy. May as well whilst I'm here. Oh, no. Nobody tell tricks. Da, 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 da. Oh, fucking hell. Ba-ba-da. I think I've decided I'm going to have takeout again tonight. I think the seed is in my head. Crowny Valentine, hello there. Welcome to YouTube Live Science. Doormat reads, little dirt, don't hurt. Any sign of tricks here? No sign up. What are you thinking? I don't know. I don't know, Pasty. Don't know what's come over me. Alright. Oh, where the fuck are you going? Well, back. I mean, she could be upstairs, I suppose. Pie dinner. There's no sign of her here. I don't think she's here. There would be, there'd be some more signs. All good, Crowny. All good. Fucking hell, cats and dogs. Right, I'm gonna eat the apple. Oh, no. I'm gonna Eat the apple. And Kingston can have the other one. More fucking tarot cards. Alright, let's head back to, well, let's go through roads. On the way back. Yeah, very good. Thank you, Cranny. Decided to do a second live stream on YouTube. Just sort of ironing out the kinks with it a little bit. And getting a better understanding of what the differences are. Not just from my perspective, but from viewers' perspective and experience as well. Between Twitch and YouTube. I kind of wanted to move over to YouTube for quite a while, but it's not quite there yet. But I'll keep doing these little occasional streams on top of my Twitch stuff and see how it goes. You having roast lamb? Oh my god, I'm so fucking jealous. Mint sauce. Fucking delicious. Stan must like getting wet. He needs to start putting his coat on in the rain. Nah. He looks like an idiot with his coat on. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. He likes the life of no coat. No, he don't. What? Yes, he does. Lizzie thinks he looks dashing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is that the Lizzie who's spreading the sleeping sickness onto the Antinor? Can't keep a straight face with typing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. YouTube is actually not too bad for live streaming. The chat isn't too delayed or anything. No, it seems okay. I had to... So, I did the first test stream was about 2 weekends ago. And the latency definitely felt worse. I had it set to low. So this time I'm ultra low, and it only seems to be about the 5-second mark, which is okay. Is that a hint for me to wake her up? You wake her up whenever you want to wake her up, Sammy. I also couldn't get my bot to connect last week. However, I fixed that, so that got connected this week. It's very easy to switch between which one you stream to. Literally, I log out of it on OBS, and then I log back in, and it just works now. Having things like all of our custom emotes and things like clip functionality behind a relatively high subscriber wall is a little frustrating. That'll take some time, and hopefully YouTube will think about lowering those or making those gates easier to get through. What else? It feels like most of the issues are more the viewer experience and the community side than anything technical per se. Disturb her slumber. I think YouTube is better to stream certain games, such as sim racing, as it's bigger. I mean, certainly anything like esports, FPS would be better just because of of the automatic transcoding and the much higher support for higher bit rates. So, I mean, I could be broadcasting in 8K and a much higher FPS rate than I'm limited to on Twitch. I mean, I think if you're a partner, you might get away with 4K on Twitch. But anyone can do it on YouTube. So if your machine's up to it, you can do it. So that makes sense from an esport and a FPS first-person shooter perspective. The things like this, things like roleplay, which are based a lot more on community, will be slower to move. Why is this horse riderless? It's freaking me out. Who's that? Things like roleplay communities will need those community features to be available. But I think they'll also love some of the things like the DVR. That being able to pause.
Howdy there, Fairley.
Oh, man.
Doing alright?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, take care now.
Dun, 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 dun. That looked like Braithwaite until he opened his mouth. But yeah, custom emotes, clipping, raids, and then some third-party development. So things like Discord bots and Hazroot pages and things like that, having support for YouTube improved. That'll need to come along as well. Can you do a British accent? This is a British accent. I mean, I suppose I could talk like this. Absolutely, yes. Is it time for some tea and scones? Stone technically could bang on her cabin until she woke up. He could. And then she would shout, "But we're fucking playing Phasmo." Hello, Rabbit. Mine is British, yours is clearly wrong. I mean, to be fair, mine is quite an international English, so, yeah. We are ghost hunting. Stop it. Well, I definitely need to have some dinner. So I definitely need to stop. The two things I wanted to test it, I have tested, so that's good. The ultra low latency works fine at 1080, and the bot connected. Oh, and I did the overlays as well. So actually, I've crossed a few things off my list. I need to send a telegram to Tony about whoever the fuck that was. And a telegram to Bellatrix. Pardon me. And then I'm probably going to hit the ship and think about dinner. Yeah, people like Streamlabs and OBS and Stream Elements need to do more work on their YouTube integrations as well. There we go. So what noms are you going to order? I am undecided. Okay, so wanna message to Salerno. Right, what's his contact? Tony Salerno, RR471. RR471. Stone, RU 230. Man in black, armed. Knife man in black. Figured you would like to know this. On my rounds in the city this morning, I was checking on the doctor's office and went to fill my canteen at the fountain out back. It was still dark and foggy. Someone came running out of a side alley, all in black and with a knife in hand. They said nothing and scarpered, and I took out my gun. Stone. London. Let's send this back in time a little bit, because I did do this a few hours ago. Let's deduct 2, and then it's within an hour of it. So London 16:30, New York time 11:30. There we go. Knife man in black. I figured you'd like to know this. On my rounds in the city this morning, I was checking on the doctor's office and went to fill my canteen at the fountain out back. It was still dark and foggy. Someone came running out of a side alley all in black with a knife in hand. They said nothing and scarpered when I took out my gun. Stone. Okay. Someone in red fox headdress attacked Dr. K, then took me and tortured me, stabbed me, and tossed me off a cliff. Fortunate to be alive at this point. I can tell you more in person. 08974. Stone. Oh, you 230. Fucking hell. I swear to God. I swear to obey her. If the law or natives can't keep their lands, keep those lands safe from this shit, then perhaps our lot will have to. I've just wrapped up my rounds hours for the day. I'm gonna put my head down. Gonna grab a feed and put my head down a while. Let me know where you're resting up, and I'll visit as soon as I can. Stone, London, 18:30. New York time, 13:30. Okay, that's done. P.S. I love you. Tony would have loved it. Fucking hell, Sammy. Egypt. Besides, the more Lizzie hangs with Stone, the more she is playing with fire. Play with that fire. Are you going to tell the Italians about this? The native thing? No. Honestly, Stone isn't going to tell them diddly squat about anything that's important to him. He's going to do what he's been doing for the last 4 months. Telling people just enough to earn trust and a reputation. A little bit like, oh fuck, I've forgotten his name. Kane. A little bit like Kane. And I guess the same also went for Klaus. So, the first time, I mean everybody to be honest. Jack Kettleman too. Moxie's trust was earned with a little more proactive. Stone intervened during a shooting in Blackwater a long time ago. No idea where she is now, though. I'm guessing she's dispersed with the Summers gang. Know about the guy in black with a knife? Yeah, I did, yeah. Oh, I need to redo my details. Detail. A stack of covered bedrolls.
Pay attention when I'm talking
paying attention. Majestic Dark. Thank you for the sub. Do-do. Hang on. Okay, that's confusing. I'm assuming that's a YouTube sub. Danger, Will Robinson. Right, detail. Discarded cigarette butts and a shotgun shell. Oh my god, I'm threatening myself. That detail has literally been there for well over 3 months. And the guitar. Guitar leans against the wall. Until Lizzie fucking moves it somewhere. And replaces it with a fucking fiddle. I had the horrible feeling I didn't set this to 48 hours. Ha! I did set it at 48 hours. It will happen. One day. Bam, 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 bam. And I did that for 48 hours. Yep. And I did this for 48 hours. Should I take this note down from Dr. K now? Oh, I thought I took that down. There we go. All right. Now, who should we raid? Oh, we can't. Boo. Boo. Do. Alright, let's, I did message Dr. K and I haven't heard anything back. And that was a good few days ago. One day, oh well. Alrighty. So I don't even know if these things will work. Let me see if these things work. I mean, obviously this will work. Will Majestic sub work? In the context of credits. Will credits work? Let's see. It did. Okay, there we go. We can pretend to raid over to Twitch. We could. Hang on, let me look at the hands route. And hands route, open. What the fuck? A random chicken, Poppet and Kane are still stood talking in the same place? What the hell? Alright, it's on the music. That's some serious talk they've got going on over there. Alrighty. Right then. Pretend raid. Oh, there we go. Pretend raid. Woo! All right, folks. I'll chat to you in Discord shortly. Thanks for hanging out, as always. And Majestic, thank you for the sub. And howdy again to Crowny Valentine. All right, folks. Wrapping it up. Let's do this pretend raid. I'll see you over there. Bye. Big love.